Hi everyone, I'm so excited because today I have teamed up with Sportsgirl to bring you this festival girl makeup look. All of the products are available from Sportsgirl, which means they're affordable, but they're really good quality makeup products. And also they're really easy to get your hands on. So if you like what you see, then please keep on watching. So I've already done my base and my brows. I know that everyone has their own personal preferences for these things, so I'm going to skip over that and just show you the more detailed parts of this makeup. I'm going to jump straight into the eyes, and I love a dual use product. So I'm going to use the Bronze Me, which is a bronzing powder, and I'm just going to dab my eyeshadow brush into that, and I'm just going to start hollowing out the sockets. I'm just using the bronzer to create a bit of definition around the eyes. Nothing too heavy, I want to keep this look really quite natural. I like to round it off about here, just so that it looks like I kind of have a little bit of a brow highlight there. And just keep building up the colour until you're happy with it. You can also apply it all over your eyelid if you like, but I like to keep the majority of the depth in the eye socket there. This bronzer is also awesome used as a transition shade for, you know, say a smoky eye or something like that. It's just a really workable shade. I'm now going to use one of these Metallic Moments shimmer powders, and I'm thinking I might use this one here for an inner corner highlight, and I might put this one here over my entire eyelid for a little bit of shimmer. Starting with this first shade Gold and back to my eyeshadow brush, I'm just going to pat that over my eyelid. Now I'm going to use the shade Vanilla, and I've just dipped my little, what is this, liner brush in some water, and I'm now going to use that as an inner corner highlight. I'm actually going to add a tiny little bit just to the center of my eye as well. Just make sure if you use your brush damp on the center of your eyes to really blend the color out so that there's no harsh lines. And I'm just adding a little bit of that same bronzer underneath my eyes too. And I quite like taking it a little bit lower underneath my eyes. I feel like it looks a little bit more boho, a little bit Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. And that is my natural bronzed eye makeup done. I'm now going to use the Blink Big. This is a fiber lash mascara. I like to apply 2 coats of this, and then I don't even need fake eyelashes, which is a rare occasion for me. How good is that mascara? So impressive. Usually fiber lash mascaras really clump my lashes, and so I'm not the biggest fan of them, but this one I absolutely love. Now I'm going to highlight and make my skin look extra dewy and glowy with the Glow Liquid Illuminator, and I'm just going to use my fingers for this. And I'm going to hit the top of my cheekbones. I love this product so much. No fake lashes, no powder highlight. Who am I turning into? A little bit on the tip of my nose. I have a scar on my nose here, so that's why I don't highlight straight down the center, but if you don't have a scar, then highlighting straight down the center looks really beautiful. Cupid's bow. And a little bit under my brow bone. I'm now going to contour my cheekbones using the Dream Cream Contour Cream Palette, and I'm going to use this shade here, which you can see has been used a couple of times before. A really easy way to contour is pull a fishy face and apply your product in the hollows of the cheekbones that you create by doing that. And then make sure you just blend it out really well. You want to stop about here because otherwise it goes a little bit too close to your mouth. Also a little bit in the temple. You can do a little bit around your forehead as well. and around the jawline if you want to. You can also contour your nose. I don't do this often, but I'll do it a little bit just for the fun of it today. This one is really important to blend out well because it's really obvious if you don't. And you basically just apply it either side of the bridge of your nose. A lot of people do it there as well. I feel like I have enough there, but you do you, girl. I absolutely love cream contours because they look so natural and they blend really well. But if you're worried that using a cream will mean that it won't last as long, I have a little trick for you. Instead of using a translucent loose powder or something like that to set it in place, I'm going to use my bronzer. So I just get that on my brush and I literally just go over it with the bronzer, which I was going to do anyway. I was already going to bronze my cheeks, but the fact that it's a powder product will just set all the creams in place. I'm just doing that in all the places that I contoured, but I'm also applying it on the apples of my cheeks for a little bit of color as well. And that's just my way of making the most out of my products and also making my makeup last longer. I'm now going to use the Lip Chalk, which is a matte lip cream in the shade Sandstorm. I have to tell you that this is by far one of the most comfortable matte lip products that I've ever used. After a couple of minutes of wear, it dries really matte, but I promise it stays so comfortable on the lips. It literally feels like nothing. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing a lipstick, it doesn't feel like I'm wearing a lip gloss. You will probably find yourself doing what I did, which is checking to see if anything is still there, and it will still be there. If you wanted to, you could leave the look at this and you could wear it just about anywhere. It's so wearable and so easy to achieve. But because this is a festival look, I'm going to add something a little extra. I'm going to be using the Coachella face tattoos. Just a word of advice, you are supposed to apply these to clean, dry skin, and if you do that, they will last you for days. But I only want mine to last one day, which is why I'm happily applying it over the makeup I've already done, because that will just make it so much easier to take off at the end of the day. To apply the face tattoos, you need to cut out the section that you want and make sure you cut around it pretty closely. I'm just going to use cotton tips dipped in water to apply this. Make sure you always take off the plastic peel. The amount of times I've forgotten to do that and I've completely wasted my tattoos. Oh, I just couldn't count it. Place it on really carefully and then start dampening it. Try not to show any kind of emotion while doing this. The last thing you want to do right now is raise an eyebrow. That was Iggy. I'm disturbing her sleep. Once you've dampened the paper enough so that you can see through it, I'm not sure if you can see that, that's kind of a good indicator that they're ready to come off, as long as you've already applied some pressure. These face tattoo packs come with 2 sheets per pack, and as you can see there's quite a lot of options, so you and a friend could just about cover your whole faces with them. I also love seeing them on the hands and on the shoulders. The options are just endless. Like I said, the makeup without the tattoos is so wearable. You could wear it just about anywhere, and it's also really long lasting, particularly this lip cream. But with the tattoos, I just think that adds the whole festival vibe to it, and I really like it, and I hope you do too. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you really soon in another one.